Good afternoon. We're here with Eleni from Flaxtrade. Thank you very much for joining us. If you'd just like to get started in terms of giving us an introduction about who you are, what you do, and sort of for how long you've been doing it, please.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I'm an owner of a marketing agency, as you mentioned, Flaxtrade, which has been operating for the last 14 years. So
Wow.
certainly a bit of a dinosaur of the marketing world. But when you love what you do, it's no day is a working day, and you can go on forever. We basically help businesses grow traffic, sales, and customers online. That's sort of in a nutshell our main purpose. And we specialize in PPC advertising, so anything to do with Google and paid media.
Brilliant. Thank you. So 14 years, long time. So obviously that covered the COVID period. What was the biggest impact of COVID for you guys?
So there was a lot of change in the world of marketing and in the digital world. 20% of UK businesses were only in a position to actually maintain their advertising spend. 80% of businesses had to change and adapt to everything that was sort of changing in the world. So a lot of change. I guess to summarize the key learnings from this period is that there were major strategy changes required for different business models. And everyone was looking for efficiency marketing solutions to get more for less and save their businesses online.
Cool. So were there one or two actions that you took because of the pandemic? And if so, sort of how are they working from that?
Absolutely. I think since the pandemic, we had to deal with unpredictable customers and multiple dynamic shifts in demand and shift in consumer buying behavior online. So we had to introduce a lot of automation, because automation is the only responsive kind of solution and technology that allows you to very quickly respond to trends, changes in demand. It gives you richer data and it gives you better control over your investments. So all in all, you're more efficient, you're faster, and you're agile in marketing.
So I presume you've kind of kept those changes on to help, I suppose, keep improving the business and being sort of up to date.
Absolutely. I think we all learned a lot through the pandemic sort of season, and so many features and changes in strategies are now absolutely critical to tackle the new challenges in the trading world. So yes, we definitely kept a lot of it, and we'll keep refining it and making it better and bigger and faster.
Excellent. So what does the future look like for you guys? What do you see as the main challenges going forward?
So 2022 is the year of positivity and uncertainty. So it's a 50-50 mix, and
definitely
there will be different pressures in business and multiple factors that will impact performance for many businesses. I think consumers will be concerned about personal finance, so there's growing price sensitivity, and many businesses will feel the impact of that. There's declining brand loyalty, so we will all see issues with retention and converting our existing customers into more business. Q4 and the shopping season will be affected by the World Cup. That's the first time we're going to deal with such big pressure during such a big important shopping season. So again, we'll see how this will impact results. But all in all, I think that the main sort of changes and the best way to respond to those is to, again, embrace automation, create richer business data, understand your business better through data, and also invest in talent, because talent delivers growth, and that's the best recipe to survive the next year.
Good stuff. So kind of moving on to yourself as a business owner then, what would you say is the biggest learning that you've had since becoming a business owner?
I think every day is a lesson for me, and I'm definitely reaching various conclusions every day. But I think the biggest one for me was to avoid or get rid of the paralysis by analysis attitude, because I find that this would be the best way to achieve speed, volume, and progress and growth in a business is to just be brave and to move fast. And I guess paralysis by analysis could have potentially stopped me from achieving many different things. So I think that's the biggest lesson, not to get caught up in too much detail.
Procrastination, that's a good lesson to learn, definitely in business. So if we were to travel back in time and meet you at sort of 18, what advice would you give yourself?
Absolutely. I think the first thing that I would say is that I should be learning something new every day and stick to that rule consistently. I would surround myself with smarter people every day, smarter than me for sure, so I can develop and grow. And just be the best that you can be. And I guess like using this tagline for everyday achievements and pushing and challenging myself. I think that would be the mix I'd go for.
It's really good advice. Yeah, I like that. So what's inspiring you currently? It might be friends, family, someone famous, podcasts, or it might be your team, who you work with, anything like that.
I think I consume a lot of business data every day, and because I love it, it's my hobby and it's my job. I do a lot of that, and I think the latest inspiration that gives me new ideas and it pushes me forward would be around new generation entrepreneurs in this world, because I'm researching new business models and the youngest entrepreneurs of this world, and I find them extremely inspiring because they're creating multi-million power brands. And they're the ones that are taking innovation, automation, and technologies to the next level. And I think they inspire us to be better and to do new things and look at business from a different perspective.
Brilliant. Yeah, I think it's pretty exciting what the future kind of holds. There's going to be things coming out that someone of my generation wouldn't have a clue about. I'm sure there's plenty of things bubbling underneath the surface, and the super brands of the future that are more sort of ethically minded are going to come through and start to take over. So yeah, that's good inspiration. So is there anything about sort of latest news about your business that you might like to share with the community?
Some of the more exciting news that I can share today, some of our latest developments. So we've been working with the team on HR-specific marketing plans for businesses and courses, which basically allow brands to put their HR marketing strategy on steroids, because marketing jobs and recruitment is no longer the same in this world. It's a crowded space online, and you really need to start creating a story around your business to hire talent and get applications in. And recruitment is a big challenge for many businesses right now. So we've created a piece around that to show you how you can connect with prospects. And we're also working on cost controlling courses for businesses around paid advertising, just effective ways of how you can control and optimize costs in this difficult trading time for so many businesses, especially with growing price sensitivities and people just not wanting to spend more online. Controlling your marketing spend is key. So these are the two kind of exciting courses that we're working on right now.
All right. Thank you very much, Eleni. So that's Eleni from Flaxtrade. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a good afternoon and all the best.
Thank you for having me. Thanks.
You're welcome.